Today we're diving into a topic that's out of this world, literally. We're talking about aliens, UFOs, UAPs, and, believe it or not, the deep blue sea. Why? Because while we're busy scanning the skies for signs of extraterrestrial life, it's worth asking a wild question. What if the aliens we're searching for aren't out there in the cosmos, but right here on Earth, lurking beneath our oceans? Astrobiologists have long been fascinated by the idea of finding alien life in the subsurface oceans of distant moons like Jupiter's Europa. NASA even has plans to launch an ocean explorer to these alien waters by the late 2030s. But before we set our sights on the oceans of other worlds, maybe we should turn our attention to the unexplored depths of our own planet. It might surprise you to know that more than 80% of Earth's oceans remain a mystery to us, uncharted, unexplored, and untouched by human technology. We actually know more about the surface of the Moon and Mars than we do about what lies beneath our own seas. Isn't it time we started asking ourselves what might be hiding down there? So why should we be looking for signs of alien life in our oceans? The reasons might just blow your mind. Number 1. U.S. Navy and UFOs. Recently, reports have emerged that the U.S. Navy has had multiple encounters with unidentified aerial phenomena. These documents describing these encounters are classified. The U.S. Navy holds unseen videos of unidentified flying objects, UFOs, or unidentified aerial phenomena, UAP, as the Department of Defense prefers to call them, but will not release the footage publicly because it would harm national security, a Navy spokesperson said, claimed the Black Vault, a privately run archive of classified documents that are hell-bent on getting the U.S. Navy reports declassified. In 2019, U.S. Navy warships were swarmed by UAPs. Filmed in the Combat Information Center of the USS Omaha, there is even corroborative electro-optic data demonstrating a significant UAP event series in a warning area off San Diego.
OD, if you can write a general lat long where we're at, and then the number of contacts you got, get the course and speed meters off them. You know what I mean? And roll to position to us. Make bearings. Might be helpful too. Eyes up.
Eyes down.
System 2, maintain track as best you can.
Track 781 just sped up to 46 knots, 50 knots, closing in. Oh, actually 38 knots. Holy shit, going fast.
That one's pretty much perfectly 000 relative, right?
Yeah.
263 at 3 miles, 55 knots speed.
Avi Loeb, a Harvard astrophysicist who doesn't hesitate to swim in the shark-infested waters of controversy, is proposing a major effort to find aliens in our solar system, perhaps even planning an expedition to retrieve fragments of a meteor from the ocean floor. Yes, 8 years ago, a meteor believed to have been 2 feet long entered Earth's atmosphere at more than 100,000 miles an hour, before exploding into tiny, hot fragments and falling into the South Pacific Ocean. By analyzing the debris, he is hoping to determine the object's origins, even going so far as to make the extraordinary suggestion that it could be a technological object created by aliens. The public has been whipsawed by stories of UFOs, UAPs, and more. For several decades, UFO believers have been belittled by serious scientists for making extraordinary claims without offering any extraordinary evidence. Now comes a credentialed researcher who actually seems ready to step in to help. It's about time we actually pay some attention to these stories instead of straight-up dismissing them. Number 3. Underwater alien civilization under the Atlantic Ocean. There are many legends about the Atlantic Ocean. Lost cities, giant pyramids, little mermaids. But jokes aside, some of the accounts do make one wonder whether there actually is some degree of credibility to these tales after all. There's been a case where a mysterious red glow was spotted over the Atlantic Ocean by a pilot, one that sent the internet into a tizzy with dozens of theories including comparison to the Stranger Things underwater portal. Another one was when a Google Maps image showed a bizarre pyramid-like structure at the bottom of the Atlantic. Not to mention the pilots who claimed to have flown into an underground city via a portal at the bottom of the ocean, only to be greeted by intelligent beings who warned against the use of nuclear energy. Many accounts were later withdrawn or classified or disproved, but still makes one wonder, doesn't it? Weird creatures spotted at ocean floors. Scientists from the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, NOAA, have discovered never-before-seen creatures in the deepest trench in the Atlantic Ocean near Puerto Rico. These bizarre creatures have never been spotted in any other region, and this is the first time they have made an appearance. Scientists are baffled as to where they originated from and their biology. The oceans and its creatures have always been a mystery, and also been touted as biologists as what aliens could look like. A controversial study conducted by 33 scientists from around the world even suggests in all seriousness that octopuses could indeed be extraterrestrial beings. The octopus is traditionally considered to come from the nautiloid, having evolved about 500 million years ago, but that relationship doesn't explain why they are so very different, genetically speaking, from their alleged ancestors. To make matters even more strange, it goes on to say that octopuses could have arrived on Earth as an already coherent group of functioning genes within cryopreserved and fertilized octopus eggs on icy meteors. The theory that octopuses could be extraterrestrial beings is just a small part of a much more extensive theory called panspermia, the argument that life was brought to Earth by celestial bodies like comets or meteors. What do you think? Number 5. The mystery holes on ocean floor. Mystery holes have been spotted on the ocean floor. That is baffling scientists. These holes were discovered by oceanographers earlier this year, and they have no idea what made them or how they came about. However, UFO experts are certain the strange markings are proof of alien visits. We have long suspected aliens are using the ocean as a way of staying out of the way and exploring the Earth on their own terms. These holes simply cannot be explained any other way, as they appear closely aligned in a regularly repeating pattern with tiny piles of sediment piled around them. Anna Whitty, the author of UFOs, A Fundamental Truth, previously said that it is likely aliens have always been here and are living under the sea for protection. She claimed that by doing this they would escape disasters that devastate the globe every several thousand years, meaning they are more protected and their technology and intelligence could continue on an upwards trajectory. While conspiracy theories regarding aliens in space and spacecrafts from other worlds are available in abundance, the things that have been spotted in and around our own oceans are the closest for us to study. There might actually be a way to put the controversies to rest by giving funds and technology to ocean exploration, as we do to space exploration. After all, shouldn't we pay as much attention to our own planet as we do to the exoplanets, alien worlds, and other wonders of the cosmos?